The first and most obvious way to set a tempo is to simply set the tempo of the session in the transport and start recording. For pop and electronic sessions where a single song is going to be recorded, that would probably be fine. But in a session where multiple pieces are going to be recorded, at the very least, you're going to have to draw in tempo changes for each cue that's being recorded, since it's likely that each cue is going to be at a different tempo. Now, since cinematic music and film music especially both tend to have a lot of changes of pace in a single piece of music, that first method won't work most of the time. So if you're recording a piece of music that has a few tempo and meter changes, then you're going to need a tempo map of some kind. In short, a tempo map is pretty much just what it sounds like, a dedicated track mapping your tempo and time signature changes over time. This is done by two different tracks working together, a time signature track and a tempo track. Setting up a tempo map then is just a matter of drawing in all the necessary time and signature changes in a session. Using this approach, you'll be working with the DAW's built-in click track. The last option you have is to actually print or export an audio click for your session. The main benefit of printing an audio click is that you can choose the sound of the click, a little bit more on that later, and you can also tweak the rhythmic accents the way that you want them. And that is especially useful when you're going to be recording pieces in odd meters. Using an audio click is also a lot more reliable and easy to implement than a tempo map. But one thing to consider is that when using an audio click without a tempo map, there is no frame of reference for the engineer about what beat or bar you're on when recording, and that can slow things down sometimes when you have to punch in parts. Now, if you're working with a world-class ensemble and you're confident that they can get entire takes of a cue, then by all means use an audio click. It will make life a lot easier. On the other hand, if you have music with lots of time and tempo changes, and you think you might need to record cues and sections, then it's probably worth the extra time required to set up a tempo map.